My name is Elena. I am 35 years old, and I work in a small bookshop near the city library. My days are quiet and simple. Nothing special ever happens until one morning when everything changed. A new manager arrived. His name was Michael. He was around 40, calm and confident, with kind eyes and a gentle smile that could warm the whole room. From the moment he spoke, the air felt different. At first, he was only my manager. I said hello, smiled, and went back to my work. But over time, something started to grow inside me. I liked talking to him. I liked hearing his voice. My heart beat faster when he looked at me. He asked, "Are you okay today?" And I said, "Yes, thank you." But my heart was racing. He made me laugh. He remembered every small thing I said. He stood close when we talked, and at night, I started thinking about him. I did not want to, but I could not stop. Then one day I saw his ring. He was married. My heart broke in 1 second. I told myself, "You must forget him." But it was already too late. I was in love. I smiled at him at work, but inside I was in pain. No one knew my secret. Every morning I saw Michael walk past me, smiling. "Good morning, Elena," he said. I smiled back and replied, "Good morning." I tried to look normal, but inside I was falling apart. I loved him, but he did not know. I helped him arrange books. I watched him talk to customers. I tried not to stare, but I could not stop myself. I felt happy when I heard his voice. One afternoon, Michael helped me move a stack of books. His hand touched mine by mistake. My heart jumped. My face burned. He asked softly, "Are you okay, Elena?" I smiled and said, "Yes." But I was not okay. I wanted to cry. I knew this was wrong. He had a wife. He had a family. But love is not always kind. Sometimes love hurts. Sometimes it is quiet like mine. A secret love. A silent love. When I went home, I sat alone in my room and asked, "Why do I feel this way?" I had no answer. I only knew one thing: I could not stop my heart. One Sunday, I went to the park to clear my mind. I sat under a tree and closed my eyes. Then I heard a familiar voice. Michael. I opened my eyes. He was standing a few steps away with a woman and 2 children. The woman was smiling. A little boy ran toward them, and a small girl laughed as Michael picked her up. He kissed her head. They looked so happy, so complete. He did not see me, and I was glad. I turned my face to the trees and swallowed my tears. It was clear Michael belonged to them, not to me. I sat there for a long time after they left. I felt empty, small. That night, I could not eat or sleep. I lay in bed whispering, "Forget him, Elena. Please forget him." But my heart said, "I cannot." The next morning, I did not want to go to work. I still felt heavy after seeing him with his family, but I had no choice. I went to the shop and tried to stay quiet. Then Michael came to my desk. "Elena, are you okay? You look a little sad." I looked down and said, "I am just tired." He sat beside me. "You are a good person, Elena. You help everyone. You are quiet but strong. You are special." That word stayed in my head. Special. No one ever called me that before. I smiled, but inside I was shaking. I wanted to tell him everything, to say "I love you," but I stayed silent. He smiled again and walked back to his office. I sat at my desk, staring at the shelves. My heart was too full to work. That night, I looked at my reflection and whispered, "He thinks I am special." Then I cried. I cried because I was happy, and I cried because I was sad. One evening, after the shop closed, we stayed late together. The lights were low. It was quiet. He looked at me and said, "Elena, you are important to me." My heart beat fast. I was afraid and happy at the same time. He continued, "I am married, but I like you. You make me feel alive." Tears filled my eyes. I wanted to believe he would leave his family, but I knew that was wrong. I said softly, "Michael, I like you too, but you have a family. I do not want to cause pain." He nodded slowly. "I understand." We were quiet. After that night, we kept our distance. We worked together, but never talked about our feelings again. I thought a lot about love and pain. I learned that loving a married man is heavy. It lives in silence and sadness. But I also learned something important. Love is not only about holding someone, it is also about letting go. I told myself, you must love yourself first. And slowly, I began to smile again. Michael will always be in my heart, but now I am free. I am ready for a new beginning. Have you ever loved someone you could not have? Tell me in the comments. Thank you for listening to my story. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe, like, and share it with friends who are also learning English. Your support helps me bring more stories for you. See you in the next one.